What's up guys, Sam here, welcome to Tech Today TV. The Nothing Phone 2 is a major step up for the fledgling company. With a good spec sheet and an eye-catching transparent design, Nothing is attracting the right attention from consumers and competitors alike. How does the Nothing Phone 2 compare against the mid-range champion from Samsung, the Galaxy A54 5G? The Nothing Phone 2 and the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G target two different market segments, and it should thus come as no surprise that they are two very different phones. The Nothing Phone 2 targets the upper mid-range premium mid-range space below the top-of-the-line flagships. On the other hand, the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G sits squarely in the mid-range, hoping to benefit from the momentum in the sub-$500 smartphone market. Starting from the front of the phones, both phones look very similar, with a flat display and a centered punch-hole camera. The bezels on the Galaxy A54 5G are slightly thicker, especially the chin, while the Nothing Phone 2 has thinner, uniform bezels all around. The display on the Galaxy A54 5G is very good, though it is a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display with an FHD Plus resolution, 2340 x 1080, and a 120 Hz refresh rate. It gets decently bright, with 1000 nits of peak brightness for HDR content. Samsung uses excellent displays on most of its phones, and other than missing LTPO tech, the Galaxy A54 5G's display should suit the needs of most users. If you want more, then the Nothing Phone 2 has you covered. It is a larger OLED display at 6.7 inches and has LTPO technology, allowing it to use variable refresh rates between 1 Hz and 120 Hz. While the resolution remains FHD plus 2412 x 1080, it has a higher 1600 nits of peak brightness for HDR content. Both phones have Gorilla Glass 5 on the front for display protection. They also have a 240 Hz touch sampling rate and support HDR10+. Moving on to the internals, the Nothing Phone 2 pulls up far ahead of the Galaxy A54 5G, thanks to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 SoC. This is a flagship-grade SoC in 2023, and it sits second in Qualcomm's portfolio, under the top flagship Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Even though it is not the absolute best, it remains an excellent choice for its performance-price ratio, and only a couple of SoCs out there can beat it. In comparison, the Exynos 1380 SoC on the Galaxy A54 5G is a squarely mid-range SoC. It's good enough for the average user, but it doesn't compete against the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 in any way, whether for performance or efficiency. If you like to push your smartphones a bit through gaming or other prolonged use cases, then the Nothing Phone 2 is the better choice by a significant margin. Further, Nothing extends its lead with more RAM and storage options. You can get 8GB or 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM on the Phone 2. While the Galaxy A54 5G comes with just 6GB of RAM, Samsung does not bother disclosing the RAM tech. For storage, you can get 128GB, 256GB, or 512GB of UFS 3.1 internal storage on the Phone 2, while the Galaxy A54 5G comes with only 128GB of UFS 3.1 internal storage. However, the Galaxy A54 5G retains support for the microSD card slot, so you can expand your storage up to 1TB. This feature is rare among smartphones these days, and has become a strong highlight for the Galaxy A54 5G. What also works in the Galaxy A54 5G's favor is its IP67 rating for dust and water resistance. Share your thoughts and comments below. I hope you found our content interesting, and if you did, please like and hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video.